Ow! Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
I just hit my hand on the desk.
I'm sorry.
Really hard. From RNA Music.
Yeah. Yeah, RNA Music.
Yeah, RNA Music. Woo! Woo! Deep in the heart of Texas.
With stuffy noses.
Stuffy noses and beards. I don't know about you guys, but right now in Texas, the pollen is going crazy, and allergies are going crazy.
Yeah.
I thought my beard would save me as a filter.
No such luck.
Apparently not.
No.
We've been suffering.
Major.
Yeah.
So if we're wiping noses and...
If I blow my nose on the screen, you'll know why.
So sorry.
Sorry. There may be coughing involved.
Yes,
so.
exactly.
We're going to keep it kind of short tonight because we got somewhere we got to be.
Yes, our drummer girl.
Our band.
Yeah. Lolly, Wheedly, RNA Music, Wheedlies.
Wheedly.
The Wheedlies are playing tonight.
The Wheedlies.
Our drummer student, Brianna, is performing. We're practicing really at her parents' house. They're practicing. Her band is there, and they invited us to come over and sit in. So we will have to keep it short, Robert Baker.
Yeah, Robert Baker.
No.
It won't be 2 hours. It won't be 2 hours tonight.
No peer pressure, Robert.
We're gonna do like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe we gotta.
Yeah, and that'll depend on who shows up.
Yeah, we didn't advertise that we were doing this tonight. We didn't publish it earlier in the week. We're kind of playing it by ear each week.
Yeah.
To see if we're gonna do it.
We're a little early than we normally are, and we have 2 viewers now.
Yay!
Ooh, it's climbing.
Mike
It's getting there.
Woo!
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, we're kind of playing it by ear whether we're gonna do it live every Friday or not.
Right.
Or we're gonna shoot videos, answers on Thursday nights and publish it on Friday. So we're trying to figure that out. So
yeah.
It's been a crazy week at work this week, hasn't it?
Has. It's been amazingly crazy.
Good
crazy, but it's been crazy.
Crazy. Amazingly crazy. Got a bunch of guitars in this week.
Yeah.
Got pickups in this week.
Yeah.
Taught a bunch of lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Allergies.
Yeah. See, Mike's suffering with allergies too. Sorry.
Yeah. It does suck. It's today's Good Friday. It's a holiday Easter weekend. Lots of activities. A crazy weekend. So.
Very crazy.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to answer. I think we only have like 1 or 2 questions from last week's video.
Just one.
So, yeah, 1 question from last week's FAQ. That was a comment question. So we're going to answer that, and then we'll see what the live chat comments are. Yeah. And we'll go from there.
We'll just sit here and talk to Mike.
We'll just talk to Mike Stevens. What up, Mike? Ohio in the house.
Ohio.
All right, what's the question?
All right.
Can you read that for me?
Yeah.
I don't want to get in front of your face.
Speed Metal 81. And he said, have you played the Mark V25 or even the regular Mark V for that matter? And if so, how would you compare it to your dual rectifier?
Mesa Boogie. Mesa Boogie. I have not played the Mark V or the Mark V 25 water.
Mm-hmm.
I would absolutely love to. I've watched some demos, and of course the best one I've seen was I was going to say Mark Tremonti, but it's not. John Petrucci from Dream Theater. Your favorite band?
Yes.
Your favorite vocalist? And John's demo at Mesa headquarters. I don't like the singer. I don't like the singer either. John's great. Sounded amazing. I really would like to get some of the mini Mesa stuff. I like Mesa stuff. Maybe it's obvious in my videos because I have one here.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get the mini stuff. Yeah. I would like to be a Mesa dealer, but that's probably another year or 2 or 3 away because reasons.
It just depends.
Reasons.
We don't know.
But no, I haven't actually been in the room with one, so it's hard to say that. But
yeah,
no, I have no experience. I'm not experienced.
No.
With the Mark V.
Exactly.
Maybe someday.
Slide that one over.
Slide which one over? Oh.
The live one.
Screens. I'm manipulating screens. I don't know. Why did I not do that earlier?
There.
All right. So that's the only question from last week's comment section on the live. So
and thank you so much for joining us for FAQ Live.
Thanks so much. I've been Ryan. Wheelie. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for being here, Mike S. 4628. Mike's always, you can always count on Mike to be here.
Yeah.
I will remind everyone that Mike S. 4628 is in the lead with most guitars purchased from RNA Music.
Wow.
Thank you, Mike. If anyone would like to challenge his lead, that would be between you and Mike. So do what you want to. Let's see who's. Oh, Ellis is doing dishes. He's telling me on Facebook, so he can't join in right now.
I'm sure he appreciates that you put that onto the video.
He said, not very Nordic of me. Hey, man.
It's got to be done.
A real man will get in there and do the dishes if he knows what's good for him. Let me just say,
truth.
A smart fella will get in the kitchen and do the dishes.
Especially if it's your wife's love language, or girlfriend's love language,
or boyfriend's,
or significant other's love language. You know?
Yeah, if your partner's love language is doing the dishes, you might want to go do those dishes. So.
Do
them. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what that thing was Joe McGee used to say. I can't think of it about. But anyways, it might be a little risque, so we'll leave that out there.
What, making cheeseburgers?
No, about something about if you're going to play kissy face at 11, you better be doing the dishes in the kitchen at 7.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. In the bedroom at 11. Yeah.
If you want some kissy time at 11, you better do the dishes at 7. Something like that.
Truth.
That's words to live by. Marriage counseling 101. 101. RNA music.
Yes. Point 1.
Point 1. All right. Mike just made a comment, but I can't read it because my screen's not big enough.
You made a convert.
A convert on the Washburn aisles. Oh, thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Very nice.
Got an aisle. I actually have one. Let me go grab it. We'll show it off. Live. Ultra Lord. Live.
Yes.
Anybody know who Ultra Lord is? You're cool. So Mike got one of these bad boys.
I'm gonna reach for your phone.
The Washburn. There's the reflection of me in the headstock.
It's like Inception.
Riception. Mike got one of these bad boys, which is the Washburn WI-40 NM. 2-piece mahogany body, maple neck, ebony fretboard, big old block inlays. So nice, so nice. Mike got one of these. Normally $5.99 on most places online. We were doing some deals on these things. They've been discontinued for this year. So once they're gone, they're gone. They're still making that body shape, but not this particular configuration with all mahogany, natural body, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, a little plastic.
Yep.
So so Mike got one.
Very nice.
And I
good
just
on you, Mike.
Good on you, Mike. Crikey. I just got 4 more of these bad boys in today.
Very nice.
Very nice. Well, I've sold 9 of these.
Yeah.
We sold 9 of these guitars at our special RNA special pricing.
Doing his magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to say Mike got one, and he really loves it.
Don't you?
Don't you? I'm glad I could salvage your opinion of Washburn after the Guitar Center debacle that you experienced. That's a whole nother story about that, man. That's a whole nother story right there. Whole nother YouTube story. But yeah.
Another day.
Another day. But these came in today, fresh off the truck.
Yeah.
So I got these. I got a couple acoustics today.
Fresh off the truck.
Haven't even unboxed the acoustics yet. So
very nice.
So yeah, that's what Mike's talking about. If you see what he's commenting here. All right. How many? We have 4 viewers.
We're so amazing.
We're so amazing. Well, it's obviously Mike. and
3 other people.
Who are the other viewers? I can see that there's 3 or 4 of y'all.
Yeah. Well, does it count us?
I don't think it counts us.
Okay.
Might be Pat.
Give a shout out. Oh,
he can't.
He can get a shout out. He can.
Yeah.
He just can't turn up the volume.
I'm gonna go hang this.
Let's not get him in trouble. He's not on YouTube. No.
Patrick's not on YouTube while he's at work in front of the computer.
No.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see who's all here right now. Boiling Paul.
Boiling Paul.
Hello, Boiling Paul. How are you, sir?
He gives good questions.
Yeah, good questions.
Good question asker. I need to stop my gum.
I need to be able to breathe.
That's why I have it in my mouth. Because it's minty and it's helping my breathing.
Minty fresh.
And it keeps me from having sick breath.
Sick breath. Shoot us some questions.
Might not make it home in time for the live show, Robert says.
Yes. Robert Baker.
See me in the background.
Robert Baker. He's apparently driving, so he may not be on there. You just crashed it. Yo.
Mike says that it's a really nice guitar and everyone should buy one before I call and buy another one. Not even kidding. Got that? Because, you know, Robert and Tim better.
Yeah. So then Mike,
your throne.
Mike will be in even further lead. I know. I ordered 4.
It stings.
I think they have maybe 20 left in the warehouse at Washburn.
Yeah.
And I ordered 4 earlier this week and got them in today. So you know, they may have like 10 or 15 left. And once they're gone, they're gone. I mean, I would love to just get all the last 10 of them and just hoard them for myself. But you know, we got to balance. We got to balance our investments with gear. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what else should we talk about?
What are everybody's plans this weekend? What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? Whatever you tell me to.
Good answer.
Whatever you say.
Good answer, Mike.
Dear. Craigie.
Boiling Paul said
Boiling Paul says the only Washburn's Guitar Center near me has is the cheap Nuno models with terrible fret ends. You know, see that I'll go ahead and just talk about that because I had this discussion. That'll be controversial. Should I? Should I not?
Sure, as long as you're nice.
I'm nice. So here's the situation that Mike had. So Mike bought a Washburn like Nuno style guitar during December. Guitar Center had stuff there blowing up for like $100. And you know, so he got one, $100. He was telling me all this. I mean, he could tell you on his own. And it was just terrible quality. You know, sharp fret ends. The neck was not in good condition. It was really not even playable.
Right.
And the way I explained that was, Guitar Center and a lot of these bigger places, they want deals. They want to do these crazy deals, $100 guitars, right? And so they'll pressure the manufacturers to like, hey, we'll buy 500 of these things if you give them to us for this price. and because we're going to sell them at like $100. Well, I guess for the manufacturers to make it work, they'll build some guitars for Guitar Center or whoever, because it'll be like Guitar Center only, you know.
Yeah.
And well, there's no way you can manufacture a guitar that sells for $100 that is worth really anything. So for them to play ball, they probably had to build something which is not their typical build. Right. They basically built it for Guitar Center. It was a Guitar Center special, and you know they wanted it for a certain price. And there's just no cutting corners with quality sometimes. So price equals quality a lot of the times. So that's kind of, you get what you get. Now, luckily, Mike got it. Mike knows guitars, and he gave it a shot, and just really wasn't working. Sent it back. Took it back to Guitar Center. But the thing I don't like about that is, you know, Guitar Center, not just with Washburn, but Guitar Center will do that with a lot of brands. You'll see, you know, our special only available at Guitar Center. Mm-hmm. And it kind of forces the brands to produce a guitar at a certain price point to deal with GC. And I think it's a lose-lose for everybody. Yeah. You know, it kind of sometimes can reflect poorly on the brand. Mm-hmm. And as long as the store's getting paid, you know, I don't know if they really care. So, mm-hmm. But yeah, that's not been my typical experience with Washburn. Like their normal guitars that you could buy from any dealer anywhere, you know, even their guitars that are, most of their beginner ones are around like $160, yeah. $160, $150, $160. Yeah, they're beginner guitars for like a 12-year-old kid, but they're not like that. I mean, we've sold quite a few of those beginner type guitars to our students, and I've always checked them out and thought they were great. But you know, it's a $160 guitar. It's not going to be amazing. Super. Yeah. Mike got a deal because that WI-40 is like a $600 guitar. Mm-hmm. Retails for $1,000. Normally sells for $600. He got a RNA special hookup. So yeah, controversy. Hi, Kyle. Controversy. Oh, I just did a whole. Yeah. I don't know if I get in trouble for any of that or not. You think I would?
No. You didn't say anything mean.
I didn't say anything mean. I just kind of went with what everybody knows. So
yeah, it's common.
Yeah,
it's common knowledge.
Let's see. This weekend we are. Tomorrow you're going on an Easter egg hunt with the boys.
Yes.
I'll be here at the shop.
It's supposed to be a really big event.
I'll be here at the shop working.
Yeah.
Maybe shooting some videos with my new EMGs.
Yeah.
Unboxing guitars, hanging Washburns. Pretty exciting thing. I'll just go ahead and drop some hints here. I've been talking with Diamond Guitars, Jeff Diamant of Diamond Amps and Diamond Guitars, formerly DBZ Guitars.
Yeah.
We've been talking. They're here in Texas, Houston, Texas. And we're going to make a little trip down there Sunday evening, and then I'll be there Monday, and I'm going to go check out all Diamond Guitars and amps and do a little walkthrough of their little warehouse and showroom and stuff. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do some talking. Do some talking about maybe getting some Diamond, formerly DBZ, guitars here at RNA Music in Canton, Texas. Yeah. Hey, so excited. Talked to them at NAMM.
Yeah.
We got a video up of me at the NAMM booth of Diamond Guitars and amps. Yeah. And so I'm pretty excited to kind of follow through with those guys and see if we can get something rolling.
It's exciting.
So, yeah, y'all stay tuned. We'll have pictures and stuff up, you know, probably on Monday on Instagram and Facebook, and then probably later that next week on some video stuff. So.
Exactly. They're still talking about the Washburn.
Oh yeah, you guys are still chatting about the Washburns over there. I like, you know, if you watched us, there's no surprise. I like Washburns. I'm a big fan.
I mean, like,
I like their guitars. I like their electrics, which is what they're not really known for their electrics. They're known for their acoustics. Their acoustics are really good for the price point they're in.
Okay, so
acoustics. I'm having trouble talking. It's my throat.
Yeah, not being able to breathe is like you're slowly being suffocated. It's like,
yeah, by life.
by Texas. Texas is strangling us.
I don't think it is. I think it's Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma is trying to punish us.
It's because of their tornadoes.
It's the tornadoes.
And we didn't get them. We were supposed to get the tornadoes.
Stirring stuff up.
So they decided to smite us with their pollen. And so there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You guys, any of you guys interested in the diamond stuff? DBZ guitars, diamond guitars?
Yeah, let us know what you think about them. Have y'all heard through the grapevine? Have y'all heard through the grapevine?
Yeah. Are there any models you're interested in me checking out while I go down to Houston?
Any questions you would like for us to ask?
Yeah.
To ask people down there. Any pictures of Houston you would like for us to take?
I've grown up in Texas my whole life, and
yeah,
about an hour away from Dallas the majority of the time.
Yeah.
So I'm used to driving to Dallas and around Dallas.
Dallas is fairly easy to navigate around though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It kind of is frustrating at times, the traffic, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I've driven through and to Houston several times, and every time I drove there, it was like the most frustrating drive I've ever had. They've been doing construction there for like 50 years now.
Yeah,
like
last
on
time
the
I
highways.
Was, 2 years ago, this past January, my nephews were born, and oh my gosh, on the way there it wasn't so bad, but coming out of Houston, it was like at 7 o'clock, and oh my gosh, like I was literally praying out loud that I wouldn't die and that I would make it home safe to my kids. Because I mean, I was in our little Taurus, little 4-door sedan, and like semis would literally be like this, to where if I rolled down my window, I could hit the side of their car with just like that. It was so scary, and they didn't care. Weren't even looking. A couple of guys were texting and driving semis. I mean, it was like, and they're going 75, 75, 80 miles per hour up the. Hated it. Never
scary times.
Yeah. So say a little prayer for us.
Yeah, we're gonna
that we make it safely back, because we're both going, and as parents, it's like, you want to make it back for your kids. Because we'll be safe. Like, Ryan is a very great driver. We've never been in any accidents, and the one accident that we were in wasn't our fault. We were sitting still at a stop sign, at a crosswalk, and
got ran by an old dude,
by an old guy, and I was like 7 months pregnant with our youngest, Aiden. It was so horrible. But yeah, say a little prayer for us.
Yeah. So the guys, Kyle says, haven't tried any of the guitars in person, but some of the coolest looking guitars. I would agree. They have some sexy guitars with some beautiful finishes. I mean, for guitars.
Sexy, huh?
Sexy. I mean, attractive. Nice. I guess some pretty guitars.
Sleek.
They got some awesome looking guitars. Boiling Paul asks, Diamond look really cool. Are they world music guitar? PRSSC and LTD are quality for the price. Yeah, they actually are. So Diamond guitars, most people still think of them as DBZ, because it was DBZ Guitars, and Jeff Diamond was part owner of DBZ Guitars.
Yeah.
And then, to my knowledge, Dean Zielinski was the other part owner. And they parted ways, and Jeff retained the brand. I think they changed it to Diamond. Same guitars, same specs, all that sort of stuff. They are made at World Music. Same place all the Chapman guitars are made. Same place all the PRS SEs are made. Same place all the high-end Schecters are made. All the expensive LTDs. I mean, all the nice swanky import guitars are a lot of them made at World Music. So a lot of people are kind of catching on to that there's several factories in Korea. World seems to have the best reputation of all of them. So all of the Diamond stuff is made there and nowhere else. Like they don't even have cheap models made in China.
Right.
because a lot of brands will have that. I mean, Schecter has that. They have like Indonesian guitars and Chinese guitars, and then you get to the expensive guitars. That's the Korean stuff. Same thing with LTD. You know, people got Vietnam guitars and Indo guitars and China guitars, and the Korean ones. Once you get up to that $600,000, $700,000, $900,000 guitars, that's the Korean stuff. So,
yeah.
Hey, Pat David Music, crikey! Look at that little Sheila.
Stop it.
Stop it. Pat's in the house. Sorry I'm a little late to the party. Busy at work. Can't hear, but I'm here in spirit. Oh, Pat's working. He's he's working, but he's typing. So that's awesome. Yeah, Kyle says the Hailfire guitar looks pretty sweet. That's the one that it kind of resembles a Firebird style guitar from like a Gibson Firebird. Yeah, it looks great. Well, were we to bring any guitars back on Monday, we would probably be bringing back at least one Hailfire.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're going with me because you have an eye for sexy guitars.
I do.
You have an eye for pretty guitars.
I have expensive taste.
You have not expensive. I wouldn't say it's expensive. I would say quality tastes.
Yes, true.
You have a good eye. You have a great eye for beautiful guitars.
Yes, I do.
So I'm glad you're coming with me. I'm so excited.
Yay!
We should go see your. I don't know if we'll have time to go see your aunt.
Yeah, I hate to tell her, and then she's not.
And not show up.
And not show up.
It might be kind of rough too.
Yeah.
You have an aunt.
Cousin. She's an older cousin. She's in her 70s.
What is? Oh. Robert Baker texted me. So
tell Robert we're in the middle of an FAQ.
Robert, well, I told him he's driving or something, so he's not at home in front of the computer. So, so he texted me a question. Robert Baker,
Via phone.
The Robert Baker. Says, how excited are you guys to be bringing in new companies in 2015 and any other companies or products you have your eyes on? What are you doing?
Doing stuff.
Doing stuff. Are you getting me some candy? Oh yeah. Where's the other cool one? Where's that fourth one? We can't give away a bunch of those though.
But you can't see it because it's.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So yes, Robert, we're super excited to bring on some new brands for 2015. So excited. So excited.
Super excited.
Yeah. Oh man.
Chocolate lady.
You don't even know. That was definitely one of my goals for 2015. I wanted to bring on some more brands in 2014, but we just couldn't really make it happen. You know, bringing on Chapman in 2014 was a huge undertaking for us with the size of store that we are.
Yes.
And pretty much took everything that we had to make that work. And that's been great. But, you know, to add on this year, we already brought on Cmg Guitars. We talked to Chris Mitchell last week. That was him.
We did. That was fun.
That was great. We had an interview with Chris Mitchell.
Yeah.
And so we've already brought on the Cmg Guitars this year. We've added them. Why don't you grab that really pretty guitar over there? Somebody's messaging me on Facebook. What is going on, yo? And yeah, show that one. I don't know. I hope this will come through.
Yeah.
Woo!
Little shine like that.
Yeah, baby. That's.
See that?
You see that?
What?
What? Oh man, I like them real thick and juicy. Look at that grain, man. That is some. I want to bite it right now. That is a pretty guitar. So that's one of our new Cmg guitars. Chris Mitchell Guitars. Really happy about working with Chris, and Chris is really happy about working with us, and so it's really exciting. I just got the phone call from Jeff from Diamond Guitars like yesterday. So yesterday we had a conversation, and today we had a conversation about bringing on Diamond, which was kind of on the back of my head, one of my to-do list things that when I talked to them at NAMM, I really liked their stuff. I like the fact that Diamond is a Texas company and they make beautiful guitars, and they're eager to work with small mom and pops and work with independent dealers. So it's pretty much a done deal. We're gonna bring on the Diamond stuff. Well, it's in the works. We're driving 4 hours to go down there to talk to them, so we're probably coming back with some guitars. That's all I'm saying. So that would make 5 brands for us. You know, we got Washburn. I think technically we're still on the books as a Schecter guy.
Yeah. We are Schecter dealers.
We are Schecter dealers.
We are.
Chapman. Cmg. I can't. My Spock fingers. Yeah.
I have tight drummer hands.
I got drummer hands. Washburn, Schecter, Chapman, Cmg, and then probably Diamond.
Yeah.
I mean, strong leaning toward diamonds. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know that we'll bring on any more in 2015. I think that's probably enough brands.
Well, because we have EMG guys.
Well, we just brought on EMG. I mean, like just yesterday, we got our shipment of EMG pickups. So it's not a guitar company, but it's,
It's another company.
It's another company, and that we're really happy to work with. Really excited to work with EMG.
Really.
So I think what was I saying? I forgot. I don't know that we'll bring on any more guitar lines by the end of this year. ESP and LTD has always been on my to-do list to bring on because I really like their guitars. And I'm a huge Metallica James Hetfield fanboy, so it just seems right.
Of course.
It just seems right.
Yes.
But we'll just see how that plays out. I like all the companies we carry them because I like them. I either like the brand itself or I like the guys and I believe in what they're doing.
And what they represent.
And the way they do business.
Yes.
And some of these guys, being smaller brands, kind of understand the needs of smaller independent dealers,
It has a lot to do with the guitars and the stuff, but I think equally almost it has to do with who runs the company.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, just like with anybody, if you know the reputation of some company out there, let's say like Walmart or whatever, you kind of are discouraged by, going because you've heard stuff about them. But the guys that we usually, team up with, we've heard a lot of great stuff about, and we know them or we've met them or whatever.
There's a connection.
There's a good connection. It just always seems to work that way here lately, especially that everyone that we've teamed up with has really clicked with what we stand for and what we want to achieve as RNA music.
Yeah. We we make our living, in the industry. We make our living in the education field and teaching lessons. That's a big, that's a really huge thing that we do, and that's what we love to do. We love teaching the next generation about music and bringing them up and giving the skills that they need to have a stronger start maybe than some of us had when we started. We didn't have anyone to show us anything. So everything that I carry in my store has got to be something that I would have absolutely no problem recommending to our students.
Right.
We have a lot of students that have been with us for a while, and they start to kind of become like family in a way. We really care about our students' success. And it's not just about selling stuff just for the sake of, what's got the highest profit margins and how many can I sell and all that, how much money can I make selling this brand? Well, maybe it's crap, but we can make a lot of money. It's not that kind of a thing with us. You've got to be able to make money selling the gear, or you can't stay in business.
That's a plus.
You got to make money. if you don't make money selling gear, you can't get more gear to sell again. You got to stay in business.
Yeah.
Dymo 28. Hi. Finally made it. All right. Well, I'm sorry.
Electric Gypsy Blues.
Electric Gypsy Blues.
Hey
Hello.
guys.
This is going to be a short one, so I'm sorry that you finally made it to a short one. But
We got 30 more minutes.
we got, do we?
Yeah. We're going to do an hour.
What time? Well, we started at like 7:15.
7:20.
7:20. All right. Well, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, the quality has to be there with the instruments, you know, even for the affordable stuff. I do like Washburn's, their affordable stuff. Like our son, Aiden is 10, and he's learning some guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And I got him one of their little 3/4 sized RX6 guitars,
Mm-hmm.
which they're probably, I don't remember what they sell for, maybe $180, $160, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a great little guitar. I mean, yeah, it's a beginner start guitar, so it is affordable. I mean, it's not a $2,000 PRS, but it's a great guitar for someone to start on, and it's not junk.
Right.
You know, so it is quality at an affordable level. Everything we carry kind of has to be that way. So I forgot what the question was. we were talking about
And we were just talking
brands. We're just rambling.
Ramble on.
Yeah, he's messaging me. Mike Stevens.
It's gonna make it into the
Oh, Mike. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, our Washburns have been a great seller for us. They especially in East Texas, a lot of
You were sticking out your tongue on this other screen. That was funny.
A lot of country western, a lot of K-Chip, a lot of country western guys, a lot of red dirt, a lot of rockabilly. A lot of kids. That's what they are listening to. That's what they jam out with at home. And we have a few live music scenes around this area, and especially on our flea market days, we have up on the mountain. Well, it's not a mountain; it's just a big hill of dirt. But it's more like call it the mountain. It's more like a hill.
It ain't a mountain.
It's more like it. Anyways, they have some live music and stuff. But a lot of the times they, come in and get our acoustics, and we have guys that have never really owned a Washburn, or they're like, or haven't really heard of them, and pick them up, and we've always had people been impressed with how long they hold it in tune, and just the richness of, they make a good acoustic guitar. Yeah,
the price to quality ratio on Washburn's acoustics, and we sell a lot of,
they're affordable.
We sell a lot of Washburn acoustics that are in that $300 and under. So anywhere between $200 and $300, or $200 to $350 is kind of where we keep it with our Washburn acoustics.
Yeah.
It's they're really good guitars for that price range. I'm not saying they're double the value, but I always say they're probably you're getting maybe 20 or 30% more guitar for that price for Washburns. They do really well.
Oh, Doug G from the UK signed on. What's up,
Doug
sir?
J, what's up? Yo.
Yeah. Sorry, Doug J. I said Doug G.
Let's see. Somebody's at. Let me go into some of these questions. I got to scroll back to see some of these questions over here.
Some of them are talking to each other.
Yeah, you guys are talking.
I've been trying to keep up while you were talking.
Sorry. Yeah, the back.
That's what I'm here for.
The back on that CMG guitar was awesome, wasn't it?
Beaut. It was
beautiful. Love it.
She was a beaut.
Look at that little Sheila. She's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Pat David. So Pat David in Australia has a question. Question time. What is your favorite Legend of Zelda game?
Yeah, we should have Aiden come
also,
in here
doesn't
answer that question.
Yeah. Also, does Angela play video games? I know I can't hear, but I'll rewatch tonight. My favorite Legend of Zelda game. Man.
That's hard.
That's hard. It's probably.
We own a few of them.
Yeah, we own quite a few, but mostly our kids play them. I mean, I play.
Mostly Aiden plays them.
Mostly our son Aiden plays the heck out of some Legend of Zelda. The ones I've played most, Pat, were on the Nintendo. and then
That was
the
before Pat was
Super
born.
Nintendo. Yeah, Pat, I played the Zelda games that are older
On
than
the
you are.
original.
Oh my gosh. The last one I actually kind of played was something about shadows. Shadow Walker. Something. No, I don't know. It's been a
I
while.
think the last one I actually tried to play was the Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. That's what I played for any serious amount of time was Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. That's the last.
Now, he did ask, do you like to play video games?
I don't.
She does.
I really don't.
She do not.
The last one I actually got into playing was Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. That was
It's been a while.
That was intense. That's been about 10 years ago. 13 years ago, probably. But yeah, that was the last video game I actually played. That was like where I actually spent an hour or more. Like I devoted time to was probably,
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Been a while.
Yeah. So, but no, I'd rather not play video games. I mean, I play games on my phone, like Bejeweled and Candy Crush and stuff like that, but
not real games.
Not real games. Not actual like controllers where I have to think, So, no.
I've been trying to get her to play Skyrim forever.
I'll watch him play.
Oh, she'll watch me play all night long.
Yeah.
But I can't get her to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
other things to do.
She got stuff like crochet. She can play video games, or she could crochet some stuff and make some money.
I'd rather crochet things from the video game, which reminds me, I have a project that I'm going to do for a surprise. So, Pat, something's headed y'all's way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it have anything to do with like what Aiden got?
No.
Okay, because you made a crochet link doll.
I did make a crochet link doll
for Aiden. She loves. It'd be fine. I can't walk that far. I can't be bothered to walk that far.
Not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered. I'm not bothered.
Hey, Axling and Mofo. How's it going, sir?
Sup?
Sup, dude? Let's see. What's the Dymo28? Are you going to order any Chapman Ghost Fret guitars? Yeah, all right, man. That is a great question. I would absolutely love to, but I have a shipment coming in probably this next, maybe the next week and a half.
Yeah.
Should have been here in January, and something happened with the shipping, and it's just now showing up, and so. We've got to get that in, and we've got to get the majority of those guitars sold. If we can get the truckload of this next shipment of Chapman sold, then I will intend to get some Ghost Frets. So I'm really excited about the Ghost Fret, super excited about it. So I want to get some, but there's some logistical things with the Chapmans that we have to really plan carefully our purchases and getting them in. So. Let's see. Mike says, did you see Netflix is doing a live action Legend of Zelda movie?
Yes, of course we did.
Yeah. We have a 10-year-old.
And we have Pat.
And we have Pat. And he's super excited.
So we keep up on all the new Zelda lingo.
Dymo28
That's
says,
old folks.
Dymo28 says, I still play SNES Tecmo Super Bowl. I'm a simpleton. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay, we got a Walking Dead question. Boiling Paul says, Angela, do you think the wolves are the people that Deanna kicked out of Alexandria? Who's Deanna? Daryl got 3 walkers with 1 swing of a chain. Bonus points.
Yes.
That was pretty awesome.
That made my heart race.
He was like God of War.
I was so intimidated. Spoiler alert. First of all, because there's a lot of people that haven't watched it yet. They're waiting for it to.
Daryl kills walkers. Spoiler.
No, about the wolves. So, yes, I do. I do. Because they were talking about it was a couple of gentlemen. So,
I don't know who that is.
North Carolina.
RNA music. Hello. Howdy. I could hear talking. I could hear something in the background.
Someone butt dialed us.
It might have booty dialed us. We're close.
I think that they're trying to get to.
It's after hours. We're closed. Already music, even though
Makes
Texas.
it live. Makes it. What's in the shipment? Demo 28. None of your business.
Does Tonewood matter? Can I answer that just on the video? Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
We have a caller.
We have a caller.
We have a caller. Hold on, just one moment.
Are you watching the live stream?
Yeah, it's a secret. It's a secret.
I will give my opinion on that in just a second.
What was that?
Thanks,
the Wolves. Yes, I do think the Wolves are the people who are rejected. I think that there are more people than Deanna is letting on that she's kicked out. And I think that it's going to end up being like a Father Gabriel situation. And I think that that little girl is a part of that group. Same number.
Yo. What's up, man? Hello? I think you butt dialed me the second time. All right. Kyle Mayer says Stormcloaks or Imperials? Stormcloaks most of the time. Sometimes Imperials.
I don't know what that means.
Dymo 28. What's in the shipment of the Chapman guitars? It's mostly ML1s. A lot of ML1s. Some ML2s. There's some Rabia signatures. Should be something else. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we can't.
I got a caller.
Got a caller on line one. All right, our caller. I don't know who called because they didn't tell me who it was, but they're from North Carolina or South Carolina.
North Carolina.
My caller wants to know if tone woods matter on guitars. Man, so there's this debate. I know you probably don't. You haven't followed this, but people are hot and bothered on the internet about.
If it doesn't have to do with yarn or crochet hooks, I don't know.
About because there's been this thing in the guitar industry for years that certain kind of woods make certain kind of sounds, and
I knew somebody was getting in trouble for using certain kind of woods, but I don't know.
No, that's a whole different thing. That's
I know, but that's the only thing.
Wood farming. No, but the debate is, because people will say guitars made with mahogany have like a warmer, darker sound, and guitars made with maple have a brighter kind of tonal spectrum, right? Now that's real obvious on acoustic guitars. The debate now is what they say is, an electric guitar, the tonal properties of the wood don't really matter.
Right.
There's some people who have the opinion that it doesn't matter because a pickup is an electromagnet, and all it is doing is picking up the vibration of the string. And so the type of wood the guitar made of has absolutely nothing to do with the string vibrating. And the magnet is just picking up the vibration of the string. And so that's why guitars sound the way they sound. And so that everybody's lying to us when they say, well, a mahogany guitar is going to sound better than a maple guitar and fretboards. There's a lot of debate on it. And
I would think that maybe the density of the wood, maybe.
Yeah.
Like if it's a carved, if it's a hollow body, or if it's,
I would say that
the density, because even with like any kind of thing, the amount of
every luthier out there who builds guitars for a living and has done so for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years will say tone woods absolutely matter. Now, the guys who say that it doesn't are generally not luthiers, and they're just saying, well, those guys are lying to us just to sell guitars.
Right.
That it's all hype and they're just liars. Now, there's only been like a couple. They'll bring up studies of like a spectrograph where they took a pickup and strum it and got a graph of it, and then put that same pickup on a completely different guitar with different woods and stuff, and strummed it, and it got and it shows that it doesn't matter. I actually looked at that study that someone shared online, and what I saw was those two graphs did not line up.
Yeah. So
they're saying, see, they're the same. I'm like, no, I see that they're not the same. I see that they're slightly different. Yeah. So that's what I saw. I think it definitely does matter, because I think the guitar, what affects the vibration of the string?
Yeah.
Right. So I do think like the density and the quality of the wood will have some kind of effect on how the string vibrates.
Yeah.
You know, just as much as, you know, the material that the nut is made of matters. The material that the bridge is made of matters, and the entire guitar vibrates. You know, if you play a guitar and you strum a string and you hold the end of your fretboard, you can feel that entire guitar vibrating. The whole unit vibrates. You know, and so I think that will affect how the string vibrates. Now, to how much it matters, you know, how much we can really perceive with our ears, I think it's all up for debate. You know, I think you feel vibrations when you play a guitar. And so I think it's hard to quantify it, but I don't think any side, the guys who bring up all the little spectrographs and stuff, they have definitely not proven scientifically that doesn't matter. Not any of the ones that have actually looked at the data. They haven't proved that it doesn't matter. I think it does matter. I think the degree to which it matters can be very fine. So, you know, it was not to say O2. Sorry to call my.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, no, that's no problem, man.
No, we thought it was funny.
I think it makes a difference. Now, how noticeable that difference is might be noticeable to some people and may not be noticeable to others. So, you know, in the end, I don't think people get too fired up about it. Who cares? I think how a guitar looks is important. If you got an ugly as hell guitar,
you said hell.
I did. You know, you're less likely to pick it up, even if it sounds good. Because you can find guitars that sound good that are just beautiful works of art.
Yeah.
And you know, how it looks may not affect how it sounds, but sometimes it affects how you feel when you play it. So, you know, yeah. That's a tough question because people get so uptight about it.
We only have about 10 minutes left, so let's
all right. Sorry, that was a long ramble on that.
Yeah, it was.
No problem, man. So, and there's. You guys say what y'all think out there. Axling and Mofo, thanks again, Ryan, for shipping the new M03 Modern. Ryan, it came safe and sound yesterday. I'm so excited.
Yay.
I'm glad it came safe and sound, dude.
Yes.
I really do love the grain on that one. It's a beast for sure. I love
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Geroid Dillingham.
Where?
That's the top. He said he has
Geroid says, I have a Strat and I'm trying to get some twangy tones. I was wondering if there are any pedals I can get to create those tones, or should I just save up for a telly? Well, that's gonna have a bit to do with your pickups. I think, you know, you might be better served by swapping some pickups out. I don't know what you got in there now, but you know, a pickup swap can definitely have an effect, a noticeable effect on the guitar sound. Yeah. You know, I think wood matters to a degree, but I think swapping pickups gives you a pretty obvious difference. So, sorry, I had to cough. Yeah, I don't know that you could find a pedal. You may be able to tweak your settings on your amp. Maybe put a bit more mids, a bit more trebles in there, dial back your bass. You can get a little bit more spankiness, probably. Let's see. Ronald says, I think it does matter on the wood thing. I always work with mahogany, never with alder. It's too bright. Yeah, I mean, I think the majority of people think it matters. I think a lot of people who say it doesn't. Sometimes people just like to make a big deal out of stuff just to make a big deal out of stuff. You know.
Yep.
Not to say O2. Ryan, have you played the new Washburn Ola England Solar 7 or 6? No, I have not played one. I saw them at NAMM 2015. They're nice looking guitars.
You can imagine.
Yeah, I haven't really ordered any of the Parallax Washburn stuff. I've kind of stuck to the regular Washburn stable of guitars, which tends to sell pretty well where we're out, kind of out here in rural East Texas. Rural East Texas. There are a few metal dudes out here, but not a whole ton of them. But the guys at Washburn does sell really, really well, so it might be worth me getting one and just kind of see what happens. They look beautiful. I've held one at NAMM, and it feels great. The quality feels there. So, but no, I haven't actually plugged one into an amp and like taken it for a spin. So,
yeah.
Let's see.
Did we miss any questions?
Did we miss any? Let me scroll up because we're closing in. We only got a few minutes left because we do have an appointment we must keep tonight.
Sorry.
Or we can't.
One of our students are expecting us to come hear her play with her band. So.
Yeah. One of our students, she's been with us for 5 years.
Yeah, you can see some of her videos down below in our recital. Brianna at age 11, 10, 11, 12, 13,
yeah.
14.
Brianna Trammell.
Brianna Trammell, our drummer. We're going to go hear her and her band play at their house tonight. So,
yeah.
I hate to cut this short. I know a whole nother hour would be spectacular since we're up to 16 viewers now.
Yeah, 16. I don't think I could take another hour.
Yeah, but our voices are almost shot and
sinus allergy, drainage,
pressure,
all that junk.
Yeah.
So, oh man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll take one more question and then we'll wrap it up. Not to cut anybody off. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
and all
just
your questions.
Put your questions down below.
After this video is done.
Yeah, and it's rendered and everything.
Yeah, because all the comments right here in the comment, the chat section don't always show up as a comment on the actual video.
Usually disappear.
When this video is over, you can watch it on YouTube and go leave some questions in the actual comment section of this video when it's available after it's done. And we'll try to answer those next week for sure.
Yes.
Retina 1974. I've been playing off and on for 6 months and thinking about taking lessons. I've tried learning just from YouTube and I've learned quite a bit. What should I expect from lessons? Robert Baker, boom, shows up. Robert Baker. You got like 2 minutes left, Robert.
5 minutes.
You already answered one of his questions though, so he's fine.
Okay. Do Retina's
from lessons. Well, that could be a long answer. Number one thing, I would shop around for teachers. Not all teachers are equal. Is it
lessons from us or lessons in general?
Oh, I think I'll answer it this way. You need to check around because there are teachers out there who are maybe more effective than others, and maybe understand your needs better than others. I think the benefit of actually having live lessons with a human, like face-to-face in person or on Skype or whatever, but face-to-face in person is great because you have feedback. Because a lot of the things sometimes people struggle with is physical, like their hand is. I mean, they've got their hand, they're holding their hand like this, and it's like, dude, you need to put your hand like this. Like, there's no way you're going to do what you're trying to do with your hand like this. If you put your hand like this and put your thumbs over here, put your thumb over here. Oh, now all of a sudden your fingers work. It's physics, physiology, or whatever. And so that's, that feedback and being able to ask a question right there and having somebody observe you and watch what you're doing.
And help you reach your goals.
But being able to get that feedback, because you can learn a lot of stuff from YouTube, and I definitely recommend it. We do a lot of YouTube videos and lessons, and I learn things from there. But certain things, you'll get maybe sometimes more progress with a human, and a lot of times you get a better sense of accountability. Like if you know that you have to go back next week and to have worked on what you were doing. If you're just doing it on your own with YouTube and videos and DVDs, sometimes that accountability factor is not there.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. I think human interaction is great, but you need to find a teacher who sort of understands your end goal, your short, medium, and long-term goals, and will work with you toward that. And also, you want to be real careful that you choose somebody that has a track record, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people out there teaching, but find someone with a track record who's been teaching for a while and has some great student feedback, and take a look at their students. If you got a teacher and none of their students are really doing very well, you know, that might be an indicator they're not a very effective teacher.
Yeah.
So, you know, it definitely helps. I think it's worth doing. Once you get up to maybe like an intermediate level, intermediate to early advanced level, I guess, late intermediate, there's a lot of stuff that you can figure out on your own watching other people. But the beginning stages, like the beginning year or 2 years of guitar, I think it's definitely useful to get some one-on-one feedback from somebody who kind of knows their stuff. So, yeah, a bunch of Ohio folks. So if you guys,
I'm Ohioan by association.
You have family relatives from Ohio. You have
I am by blood. Yeah.
Angela has blood relative Ohioans.
Yes.
I know.
And Alabamians.
My people go back to Alabama. Way back. They finally made it to Texas a couple 100 years ago. That was great. I'm happy about that. They came from England, so. Yeah. So you guys, we got to wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Love you guys.
We'll try to give people a better heads up next week if we decide to.
Dat beard.
Dat beard. It's all about that beard.
It's takes up like 90% of the screen. It's mostly beard.
What's this?
This is actually his beard. This is actually his beard. This is actually his beard.
Now I have a cool mustache.
Actually, Mofo's from Ohio too.
Bunch of Ohio folks. Yeah, taking over the world, Ohio.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, I'm gonna sign off. Robert Baker in the house. Mike S4628. Electric Gypsy Blues. Kyle Mahler. Axling and Mofo. Shane Bromfield. Hey, Shane. How's it going, man?
Damo 28.
Damo 28. Whoever else was in there. Electric Gypsy Blues. What up? And we'll try to we'll try to make a decision next week about whether we'll do it live on Friday or if we'll do just a taped answer session.
We should let them know by.
Yeah, and we'll advertise.
Thursday night.
If it's going to be live next Friday, we'll start talking about it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and give people plenty of prep time. Yeah. So we just want to make sure we got it done. And thanks, guys. We will. Doug J. Thanks, Doug J. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Yes, guys.
Oh, man. Protein shake for lunch came back on me. Let's go have some pizza. That'll be healthy. Thanks, y'all. We'll talk soon. Keep the music alive. Weedly, tweedly, weedly, tweedly.
Weedly, weedly, tweedly.
Tweedly, weedly. Tweedly.
Tweedly.
Weedly, weedly.